So before we start any of our cooking techniques today, we need to make sure that we wash our hands. We wash the fruits and vegetables, and we have the chopping board in a way that it's not slipping. So an easy way would be to put a wet kitchen towel below the chopping board to secure it so it doesn't slip when you're chopping or peeling.
S is also for securely holding your knife. So I know you've got knives that kind of fit your hands. Now when we're chopping, we always want to use the blade side on the vegetables and the blunt side is facing up. And when you hold it, you want to have your thumb on one side and your fingers on the other side. I'm sure a lot of you do a lot of cooking already, but it's a good idea to just kind of remind ourselves of what we're doing. Also, a couple of rules: when whoever has the knife and is chopping, that knife stays with that person. And if anyone else wants it, you have to wait until they finish and it is put down as well. Nobody should be walking around the classroom with a knife, because that could be quite dangerous. But if you do have to walk to a sink or something, you should always walk with it facing down. Okay, so nobody's to grab the knife, and I'm sure your teacher, Kate, has it all worked out as to who's going to be getting that. So the knife, but we'll go through some cutting skills, chopping skills as well. So the S is for securely hold the knife. The A is for anchor your chopping board. F is for fingers. Now I'm going to show you when we're chopping, I don't want to see any flat hands. I want your flat hands to be rolled back, so fingers are to be rolled back there. And you're to hold things like this, almost like a bear claw, and we'll practice that as well as we go along. The E is for eyes. We use our eyes a lot while cooking, but particularly eyes on the knife. So if you're chopping, just make sure your focus is on that and you're not chatting and getting distracted or looking around the room. So I want all eyes on what you're doing. The T, that's important. Take your time. Don't feel rushed. When people start rushing, that's sometimes when accidents can happen. And the Y is for yield. So if you accidentally dropped the knife, you have to stand back and just let it fall. Never, ever, ever try and catch a falling knife, because your hands could get caught in the blade. So I think as long as we follow these rules, we are going to have a wonderful session ahead of us.